Hi guys, welcome to CAT logic section. In this section, I'm going to take a health check on where you stand and what you need to do. So this video will cover up all the type of questions which are coming and what you have to study and what is going to be the cutoff. Alright, before we start with that, these are the 10 things you need to work on. These are the 10 type of puzzles questions which are coming in the CAT exam. Fine. So what I want to do is I want you to sit with pen and paper ready with you and mark out the things which you know and which you don't know. And trust me, after this exercise, you don't need to worry about what to prepare. You don't need to ask anyone what to study. You already know where you stand and what you need to know. Out of these things, the first four are very simple: seating arrangement, circle arrangement, blood relationships, and number base. Number base, I mean you are 13th rank from the front and 15th rank from the behind. How many people are in the queue? Kind of questions. What are you gonna face problem, or what is typical problem is these six things: 2D arrangement, metric based grouping, tournament based gaming, investment. I'll explain each of them. 2D matrix means there are 6 houses, 3 on each row. See, linear arrangement, simple arrangement will be 6 houses in one row. Now we're talking about 2 rows or 3 rows, 4 rows. So that comes under 2D arrangement. Metric based question is typical question. I'll show you one example in some time. Like there are 6 people from 6 different countries going to 6 different workshops. That kind of a question. Grouping kind of question, there are 10 doctors and I have to make a team of 3 doctors. Ram cannot go with Sham, Mohan cannot go with X. So those kind of questions we have to form the groups. Fine. Tournament based question, again typical. You are playing a Robin round matches and all. Betting and games, you invest 500 rupees, you get 10,000. You invest this, that kind of question, and investment based questions. So I want you to now tick mark the things which you don't know or circle out the things which you don't know. So that's give you the scope. Mostly all of you will be lying in this range. So this is your scope for the next few months till CAT exam. These are the things you have to focus on so that I can score more. Alright, if I talk about CAT point of view, you will be getting one set mostly up to 2D and remaining 3 sets will be based on matrix grouping or tournament investment questions. Now I'll give you a few examples of what kind of question have come last year. Alright, that's a typical question you would expect in the exam. 4 people are there, Ramesh is solving, Mukesh who is present. These kind of questions have stopped coming in CAT. Don't expect these kind of questions which you are typically used to. Fine. I'm not talking about these kind of puzzles in your exams. What I'm talking about this kind of puzzle, please pause the video and try to see what this is. There are 7 firms. I have to make a matrix out of this. 7 firms among app, sugar and CCTV. Some are professional run, some are family run. Some of them are from South India, some are from North India. Fine. So there's a typical chart you have to make of 3D chart. And then you can solve this question. Or there's a typical question which is based on investment or betting kind of thing. Now you have to pick up a card from 1 to 20. If you get between 1 to 10, she get 1000 rupees. Otherwise, he loses 1000 rupees. Sorry, 2000 win or 2000 lose. So please pause the video and again look at this chart. So that's a typical question you are going to get in the exams. Alright. Alright, if you're asking me for the syllabus of CAT exam, analytical puzzles 16 questions. That's the only thing which is coming in CAT. Apart from that, facts, info, judgment, truth, liar, input, output, deductions, all these topics combined can come from maybe one question. Fine. So out of all 16 questions, I won't be surprised if all of them are logical puzzles. So logical puzzle is the most important part. The only problem is the moment CAT is over, every other exam logic section is going to be totally different from what is coming in CAT. So you have to practice puzzles things as well, like coding, decoding, input, output. Everything is going to come in your non-CAT exams. Yeah, but for CAT, it's not important. So CAT, the only thing which is important is analytical puzzles. Alright, so if you are planning to join us, you can join us for the shortcut workshops program, which includes the cutoff clearing workshop for all the exams for quant, verbal, logic, DI, so that you can join us. Alright, now cutoff point of view, similarly like DI section last year and almost every year, 2 sets are going to be easy two sets are going to be medium to higher level. Now last year's sets were very medium, not at all tough. But the problem was people were not used to those kind of puzzles and they were not able to manage themselves and they scored low. So again, if you target only these two puzzles, you'll get around 80 to 90 percentile depending on your accuracy. You have to do one more set to touch 99. And again, if you can do one or two questions here, you will be getting 99.9. Fine. So solving all 4x4 sets will be a little difficult because every year there is one set which is always nonsense, very tough. And people spend 15 minutes to waste on that particular set which you have to avoid. Fine. So your target is out of 16 at least do 12 questions. If all the 4 sets are easy, then maybe 16 by 16, but that is what your thing is. Alright, so 16 will fetch you around 99 percentile. If you cross that, this is 99.9. Yep. Alright, if you have any kind of doubt, you can ask me on Facebook. So facebook.com/ravgun, RAVGUN. In case you are planning to join any of our program, please go to IIMking.com online courses. You will see the details of all the programs and you can contact us on this number. Alright, all the best. Thank you. Alright, so please go to IIMking.com. There's a demo section on the right hand side. So please see the few demo videos on quant, verbal, logic or DI to understand what I mean by the shortcuts, how we are going to teach shortcuts. And trust me, we have spent last 5 years of my career to finding out how we can innovate, how we can find out shortcuts for everything, right from maths to verbal, DI and logic. Alright, so see a few demo videos to understand if you are able to click with this thing, and it's a complete online program which you can join. Alright.